안녕하세요. Riding on the Korean wave. Welcome to Friday's edition of The Culture Wave. I'm Kwon So-ah in Seoul. Explore with us Korea's culture from all aspects and stay up to date with K-entertainment with a special focus on K-dramas today, K-heritage, K-exhibitions, K-everything. And joining me today for another day is our co-host Walter Lee. Hello, Walter.
Hello, Soa, and happy Friday to those watching at home. I'm Walter Lee here to fill in for Bella Kim. And today I have the latest in K-enter news for you. I say today, I mean every day.
All right. So let's jump into the world of K-entertainment news. So Walter,
Yes.
What story do we start off with today? Or should I rather say which K-pop boy group is dominating our K-enter headlines today?
I think they've been dominating our K-enter headlines for quite some time, and that is Stray Kids and their world tour. Stray Kids World Tour dominate. They actually secured a place among the global top 10 tours of 2025. Now, Billboard's year-end charts released on Tuesday placed the group's world tour at number 10 on the top tours 2025 list, making it the highest ranking tour by any K-pop artist this year. Now, the chart covers data from October 1st, 2024 up until September 30th, 2025. Now, across 31 shows held in Hong Kong, 5 Latin American cities, 10 North American cities, and 6 European cities, the group sold around 1.3 million tickets. That's so many tickets. Now, the tour allowed Stray Kids to achieve numerous industry firsts, which we've talked about here on the show, and milestones for K-pop itself. Of the 31 shows included on Billboard's Top Tours 2025, 29 concerts across 21 regions in Latin America, North America, and Europe were staged in major stadiums. Now, they also became the first K-pop group to headline at 11 of those stadiums. Now, at Paris Stade de France, they set the new benchmarks with the highest attendance ever for a K-pop group, or K-pop concert, sorry.
All right, from a great year for Stray Kids now to a great year for rookie group Hearts to Hearts.
Yes, a great year indeed. Now, Hearts to Hearts are set to host the 2026 Hearts to Hearts fan meeting, Hearts to House, on February 21st and 22nd, 2026 at Seoul's Olympic Park. Now, built around the concept of welcoming the Hatchu fan name into the social club setting, the event will offer a range of performances, segments, and games that highlight each member's unique charm. As the group's first standalone fan meeting since debuting on February 24 this year, and a celebration of their first anniversary, it is expected to generate strong excitement among fans. Now, tickets will be sold through Melon Ticket, with fan club pre-sales starting from December 17th at 8 p.m. Korean time, and general sales opening at December 19th.
And from Hearts to Hearts to another heart, but this time a heart in the movie world.
Indeed, indeed. So Heartman is expected to be the first Korean film to hit theaters in 2026, and lead actor Kwon Sang-woo shared his enthusiasm for the project at a press junket on Thursday in Seoul. Now, saying it will bring plenty of joy and positive energy to kick off the new year. And if you're a K-movie fan, the pairing of director Choi Won-sop and Kwon Sang-woo may ring a bell. They previously teamed up for Hitman back in 2020 and Hitman 2 in 2025. But don't let that fool you. Heartman is not connected to Hitman in any way. Now, the movie is a comedy that follows Sung-min, played by the Kwon Sang-woo, and a man who returns home determined not to lose his first love, played by the beautiful Moon Tae-won, only to stumble upon a secret he can never reveal to her, or can he? That's the question.
That's the question. And let's hope that Heartman is going to be a big hit, just as Hitman was. And I probably think it was intentional, that title, even though they're not connected.
Indeed it was, I think.
Well, thank you very much, Walter, for those updates, and stick around.
Will do.
And now let's look at what our AI anchor Arang has on the culture front. Arang, take it away.
Hello and welcome to your AI guide to the latest cultural updates from Korea. Here's our top story. The National Museum of Korea has surpassed 6 million annual visitors for the first time. According to attendance tallies released last year by the respected publication The R newspaper, the milestone figure would put the museum fourth worldwide for visitors, behind the Louvre, the Vatican Museums, and the British Museum. Director Yoo Jun personally presented gifts to the lucky visitors who became the museum's 6 million guests, calling it a landmark achievement that shows the museum is no longer a space for a niche audience, but a place everyone can enjoy as part of everyday life. The museum attributed the surge in visitors to strengthened research output, exhibitions using new digital technologies, and the growing popularity of its merchandise line, now branded Mutes. U.S. business magazine Forbes has included the women of K-pop Demon Hunters on its annual list of the world's 100 most powerful women. The main female leads of the Netflix animated film, The Go Group Huntress, and director Maggie Kong were jointly ranked 100 on this year's list. Forbes described the film as a cultural phenomenon that defined 2025. Korean women who made it to the list included Hotel Silla president and CEO Lee Boo-jin at number 90, and Naver CEO Joseon at number 91. Lotte Concert Hall will celebrate its 10th anniversary next year with performances by renowned classical music stars Jung Myung-hoon, Jo Sung-jin, and Lee Myun-chan. On January 28, Jung will raise the curtain with the Staatskapelle Dresden, widely regarded as the world's oldest orchestra. Joining them is internationally acclaimed pianist Lee Myun-chan, who is set to deliver a performance of Schumann's Piano Concerto. Jung will return on April 12th, conducting the One Korea Orchestra, the symphony ensemble he founded. Pianist Jo Sung-jin, recently named as Lotte Concert Hall's Artist in Residence, will present 2 special performances on July 14th and 19th. The season will also feature the first tour of Korea by the Helsinki Philharmonic Orchestra and conductor Theodore Korenses. That's all from me. Stay tuned to the Culture Wave.
Our Arang just reported on the National Museum of Korea, but this time we go over to that in Chuncheon. A rare collection of ancient Buddhist relics, some unseen for over a millennium, are on display at a new exhibition in the city of Chuncheon. It reveals the serene beauty and spiritual depth of Korea's Buddhist heritage and documents the Buddha's process of attaining enlightenment. Ian Jin has the details.
The journey of Buddha's enlightenment. A gentle resonance of a temple gong signals the beginning. There are 2 ritual water bottles from the unified Silla period which were excavated in Samcheok. They symbolize the washing away of suffering with pure water. As visitors walk along appreciating Buddhist ritual objects that purify the spirit, they are greeted by a Buddha who has attained enlightenment. This gilt bronze Buddha statue lay underground for over 1,000 years before being unearthed, and now sits to meet the world. In front of the halo that represents sacred light, the Buddha's serene smile draws attention. It is a 9th century Buddha statue that was excavated in 2015 at the site of the Sunrimwon Temple in Yangyang, and it took 5 full years just to restore it. A video showing the fully restored form of the statue has been recreated using AI technology and is also being screened in the exhibition hall. And this gilt bronze seated Buddha statue, excavated from Mount Kumgang in 1930, displays a compassionate and mystical presence amid its splendor.
Bodhisattvas are guides for followers so that they don't give up and continue on their path. To feel the mystical power of such bodhisattvas, their magnificent appearance is essential, and this statue reflects that very well.
Symbolizing the final part of the enlightenment journey is a seated statue with Buddha's chest open and legs firmly crossed, as it radiates unbroken tranquility. The hand gesture with the thumb and index finger touching represents the moment just before entering deep meditation, when the wisdom to see through all things is about to arise. It symbolizes the very fruition of enlightenment.
We hope that as you look at these works, you take time to reflect on the suffering you're facing in life and what must be realized. Ultimately, we hope you experience peace of mind and emotional stability.
This special exhibition of Buddhist art that will take you on a journey to finding enlightenment opened at the Chuncheon National Museum on November 25th and will remain open until the end of 2028. 이은진, 아리랑 뉴스.
Have you ever heard of genre painting? It's an art form from late Joseon that captured everyday life. It portrayed daily scenes, customs, and emotions with warmth and realism, reflecting the spirit of ordinary people. Kim Hong-do, a central figure in Joseon genre painting, vividly brought the daily lives and labors of common people to life. His paintings capture the humanity and warmth of community in simple moments. Shin Yun-bo, a renowned contemporary of Kim, captured the elegance of women and the nuances of human emotion with remarkable delicacy and sophistication. His works hold a gentle warmth within their splendor. From farmers and merchants to shamans in the midst of a ritual, the lives of common folk come alive in simple yet vivid detail. Joseon's genre paintings are not grand but warm, not complex yet full of life. Within them dwell laughter, humor, and humanity. Genre painting was more than art. It was a record of life, a mirror of society, and a celebration of everyday existence.
We're seeing more and more seasonal series and expanding story universes being streamed on OTT platforms. Dramas based on real social issues and remakes are also drawing major attention. Let's explore these trends further with Professor Ji Hae-won at Kyunghee University. Welcome back, Professor Ji.
Hello, Professor.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. So, Professor Ji, let's start with the recently concluded series, The Manipulated, or 조각도시 in Korean, which draw a lot of attention, especially because it expands the universe of the original movie, Fabricated City, which this one actually translates really into 조각도시, and also even bringing back the same lead actor reprising his original role.
Right.
So, tell us more about it. What draw this strong response for this piece?
Right. The Manipulated 조각도시 is a remake of the 2017 film Fabricated City. Actually, the Korean title was 조작된 도시.
Oh, similar.
Right. So, which was remade into 12 episodes drama series for Disney Plus, released in last November. So the series was written by Oh Sang-ho, who also wrote for the screenplay for the film, and Ji Chang-wook plays the same leading character as in the film. So the basic plot of the film and the drama is the same. An innocent, ordinary person is unjustly punished to cover up of the crimes of the someone in power, and the process of restoring that person of the just and rightful place unfolds spectacularly. However, for the Disney Plus remake, it has a much higher proportion of the villains than the film. So, and the drama progresses with the extreme tension between An Yo-han, played by Do Kyung-soo, and who plays the role of a sculptor, and who also frames others as criminals. And Park Tae-jung, played by Ji Chang-wook, who is wrongly accused of murder because of him. So besides these two, the villains such as Lee Kwang-soo or Yang Dong-gun also confront with the lead characters, adding to the tension of the work. So especially throughout this process, Ji Chang-wook's various combat action as he struggles to prove his innocence were one of the splendid attraction of this drama.
And Walter also reported a number of times about this series, I remember.
Yes, I do remember myself. And like The Manipulated, many recent works weave in real incidents or real social issues into their narratives. In your opinion, why do you think this is and why do you think this appeals to audiences?
Yeah, that's right. Recently, many Korean dramas and films deal with the incident or the crimes that actually happening or could happen in our society. So of course, what happens in a series like Manipulated is not something that can easily happen in the real life. But I think viewers feel a great sense of satisfaction when the crimes and injustice in our society are broken down in the media contents and justice ultimately prevails. So it may be because we all want to live a safer society while the common sense and ethics are alive, and not a society where the powerful can easily walk over the weak.
And that brings us to our next title, Taxi Driver 3, or 모범 택시, which I'm actually a huge fan of.
Me too.
Yeah. And this is also a universe-expanding story within the crime, thriller, and action genre. So what makes these action thrillers these days so popular on streaming platforms?
Yeah, Taxi Driver Season 3 is a drama series actually on SBS, but it's also available on Netflix. So this drama gained immense popularity when Season 1 aired in 2021, followed by Season 2 in 2023. And the third season premiered on November 21st and already gained a huge interest and huge attractions. So actually, Taxi Driver is based on a webtoon, but it is a completely different story, only borrowing the main character Kim Do-gi and the concept of a revenge taxi company. So Taxi Driver is a story about 5 former victims of a crime who run a taxi company called 무지개 운수, and privately seek a revenge on behalf of those who have suffered injustice but are not adequately protected by the law. So this work presents the viewers with a clear solution and satisfying revenge by tackling various issues and that have emerged as social problems such as juvenile delinquency and digital crime, voice phishing, and etc. So this story is in an episodic format. So yes, so the third season, which consists of 16 episodes, has already been gaining much attention through word of mouth and high viewership ratings.
Right. What I especially like about this is, as you just mentioned, there are different cases within this series. So even if you missed a few episodes, you can always jump in because they always deal with a new crime case every 2 or 3 episodes. And I guess that's also maybe a reason why it's possible to have these many series of this, because you can just have new ideas about new crimes.
And you know the characters, the lead characters already, and familiar with the format of the show, so the drama. So it's very, I think it's a very strategy of the like a long-running drama series.
Right.
Talking about that, it feels like viewers have become increasingly more comfortable with remakes, and Korea, though they had some dramas had several seasons, they're more known for the one season kind of format, but these days they're more comfortable with multi-series seasons. What do you think is driving this shift in the change of audiences?
Yeah, as we just mentioned, remakes and multi-season dramas are based on strong fandom for the characters and their universe, actually, of the drama. So when content is being mass-produced, like through the OTT and YouTube, and sometimes it's confusing to even know what to watch, actually. So audiences are more likely to choose the contents they've already enjoyed before, and they have built up loyalty to it. So one of the main reasons is that the season progresses, the audience becomes more familiar with the characters and actors in the work. So as we just mentioned, for instance, in the case of Taxi Driver, the fact that the 5 main actors play the same characters from season 1 to season 3, so allows the audiences to maintain affection and intimacy to the series. So therefore, audiences can enjoy the multi-season dramas or remakes as if they are kind of participants with the level of loyalty to its own universe and the familiar characters.
So, Professor Ji, as streaming platforms are continuing to expand their strategies with these series, more viewers are anticipating future installments of ongoing series. So, which long-running series are currently generating this interest and anticipation?
There are several series scheduled to be released in 2026. So Disney Plus has completed filming and preparing to release the second season of A Shop for Killers, 킬러들의 쇼핑몰. So season 2 will feature the same cast as in the season 1, including 이 동욱, 김혜준, and 조한선. And Netflix also has a series slated for release. Bloodhounds, 사냥개들, and All of Us Are Dead, 지금 우리 학교는. They are both scheduled to release their second seasons in 2026. Both works received great responses both in Korea and abroad. So I'm so looking forward to watching the new season soon. And in addition, SBS is preparing the second season for the popular Flex by Cop, 재벌 형사, and Good Partners. So both are aiming to air in 2026 as well. So also the second season of the famous series Signal, so which aired to sensational popularity 10 years ago. Actually, it has completed filming and was scheduled to air on TVN 2026 as well. But due to a recent social issues involving one of the lead actors, the broadcast plans has not been specifically decided yet.
Well, so much to look forward to, especially All of Us Are Dead is something that I really enjoy because not everyone was dead in the first series. So
right.
Looking forward to that.
With the competition for long-term series intensifying, the key question has become which title can grow to become a long-lasting IP. What conditions are essential for Korean streaming content to become established as a global long-run IP?
Yeah, as the production of dramas and movies based on webtoon or web novels increases, the producers are seriously concerned about how to transform the original IP into the media contents. So as you know, not all the media works are successful. So it is important to accurately understand the global media market and how to successfully transform the original IP into a different media format. So as the format fandom for characters and universe grows, it is also important to expand and diverse the world of successful IPs as a multi-season or sequels or prequels or spin-offs. So specifically for drama series, as we just mentioned earlier, developing the story in a character-driven, I believe the episodic format can be more helpful for the establishing a long-running series, as it allows for easier addition of new stories than a continuous narrative.
Right. And Professor Ji, at the same time, the involvement of these foreign platforms as well as foreign investment, this is expanding the scope of K-content. So is there maybe anything we should redefine when it comes to K-content?
Right, it is really, it is not easy at all. So it is true that we use the letter K everywhere, like K-dramas, K-movies, and K-pops, and etc. But it is difficult to answer the question of what actually K is. So, however, what we generally call K-contents refers to Korean works produced by Korean creative and production teams. So, in the case of media contents, many works are already being produced through investment of global OTTs such as Netflix and Disney+. So, and in these cases, the IP often belongs to the original OTTs that invested a huge amount of money. Therefore, even if the works we call K-contents succeed as a long-running IPs, Korea does not actually take all the benefits of this success and expansion. So I think there ought to be a steady increase of the cases where the works created by and produced jointly with the overseas market or international capital, and the production structure would also become more diverse, I guess. So therefore, I think the meaning of K will change widely and diversely according to the market trend.
All right. Thank you very much, Professor Ji, for your insights as always, and have a great weekend.
Thank you, Professor.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Walter, for the entire week. We're going to have you back on Monday.
I'll see you Monday.
Thank you for spending the past half an hour with us on the Culture Wave. Hope you have a culture-filled weekend, maybe by binge-watching through those series that we mentioned. And we'll be back next week, Monday to Friday, 2 p.m. Korea time.